All right, let's do this.
What's up, everybody? This is Jaffer Cody from Super Game Reviews. Today we're covering Shadowbug live with Yuha, indie developer from Maru Studios. We're going to go ahead and play the YouTube trailer to kind of get a feel for the game, and then we're going to hop right into the gameplay with a small introductory from Yuha before we begin.
Alright, thanks a lot for the intro, Cody, and thanks so much for the stream. So yeah, I'm Juha from Muro Studios. It's a two-man indie game studio, and we are based in Helsinki, Finland. And we have actually been working on this game Shadowbug now for, let's say, 2 years, almost at least. And yeah, Shadowbug is about being this overpowered, awesome ninja bug who is on this quest to destroy that evil factory polluting his own forest. And you know, you do this by jumping and attacking on the enemies with this new cool core mechanic. So it's not a traditional jump platformer game. So you actually have this kind of new core game mechanic where you attack and jump at the same time by clicking on the enemies in the game. So yeah. I suppose Cody can play the game and show you more.
So one of the most interesting points I would like to make is just the visuals. Like the overall graphics and visual of the game are just like such a drawing concept for me. What was some of the inspiration behind that? Most importantly, what was your inspiration behind the protagonist?
It's a good question. I mean, for me, well, I don't know if this is a direct inspiration, but for me, it's always cool to have something simplistic, but still, I think for me, it's really important to, in a game, to have at least a platformer where you can see your character, that you can see his face and making, you know, this kind of different kind of expressions that he's actually making, the Shadowbug there. So I think that really adds something to the game and the character. And yeah, I mean, and what comes to the backgrounds, and of course silhouettes is like from Limbo, of course, is cool game with silhouette graphics and that kind of stuff. So, and the backgrounds, I just wanted to have something more like a storybook feeling, you know, more like this painterly look, and I think it came pretty good. At least people have liked it a lot, so it's awesome to hear people like it.
Yeah, and another really complimentary factor is the OST. I think the OST fits like the art style phenomenally. Which another point I would like to ask about is like level design and the level scheme. Like as we dive deeper and deeper into Shadowbug, what different types of environments and enemies can we expect to go up against?
Yeah, and add for the soundtrack is made by Veli Laamanen. He was a sound and music guy. He's also here in Helsinki, awesome guy. And yeah, I mean the levels are getting, I say like the half of the game almost is like the levels are still quite fast and let's say short in a sense. They are introducing like how do you move, how do you can do, what kind of enemies and puzzles there is gonna be. So there's like 36 levels in total with 6 different bosses. So the difficulty curve really like escalates quite high in the very end of the game. So first you are in the forest, then you kind of go to the sewers and you infiltrate the factory through the sewers. And the final levels are in the core of the factory, which is a bit difficult, let's say.
What now there's 5 boss battles, correct?
Sorry?
There's 5 boss battles, correct?
Six.
Six. What type of different battle schemes and like different fighting styles our players gonna have to get through those battles?
Well, all the bosses are quite different. I mean, of course, it's one boss is actually quite pure puzzle, and then again, like the final boss is like you need to really be alarmed all the time that you don't die, and you know, make the perfect timing for your attacks and so on. So yeah, I mean, they are all different. And it's been also like really interesting to try to, because the core mechanic is really simple, but still like everything is built, all the level design is built around that to give you more challenges.
Now, if this game it seems really catered towards the speedrunning community. What are going to be some of the drawing elements and aspects of the game that are going to keep speedrunners interested in trying to beat personal records on this?
Well, we actually added also for if you want to really do speedrun, in the in-game menu you can actually add the timer on your right corner, so you can see like approximately how you'll be doing during the level. And okay, so you found a secret there, and there's also like for each level there's the leaderboard that you can go and check in the map to see. You can compare to the worldwide times, and you can then change to your friends what they have been doing in the game. And I think it's so much about the perfect timing and trying to find the perfect like ways to move to make the perfect record time in the game. So yeah, at least we have had a lot of fun, and I see a lot of streamers also trying to beat their best timing in the levels. So yeah, I could imagine like speedrunners getting excited about the game.
Yeah, I'm noticing it's really to maintain good speed you gotta have pretty good memory and reflexes. Like some of my times in the
Of course
beginning
you
were
gotta like really memorize the levels, how did they go, and if you find a perfect sweet spot on some certain attack and so on, or some like quicker way if you find a shortcut or something like that. Someone asked, does Ninja Bug have a name? Well, he's called Shadow Bug. That's his name.
Now, Shadowbug is just he's fighting pollution, correct?
Yeah, there's like all these pipes, so they are already, they come from the factory, and they are actually
Oh, right, there's a
spawning
factory
these
too.
Whatever like toxic monsters. So I mean, when you get to the final boss, you'll actually see like that's where they spawn.
And I like how
yeah,
the OST just changed too, because this is an upcoming boss battle, correct?
Yeah, this is the first boss level. So this is like the factory monsters, or we call them Muro monsters, because they're coming from the Muro Industries. We call the factories.
And right there's another little secret I just seen. Oh.
So yeah, the monsters are marching in this level, so we want to have something like, this kind of music that really gives you the feeling of marching, or evil guys marching towards the chorus.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that. Is there a secret in every single level, or is it just in various levels?
Yeah, there is this one secret spirit or orb, or whatever you want to call those collectibles. There's always one in a hidden place.
There we go.
So if you are a completionist, you really want to find them all, and it's actually gonna take a while to find all the.
This is a problem too. I have no idea how to get out of here. Oh, here we go.
That's
Yeah.
also timing. Nice, nice. And then you gotta be aware of the spikes.
Oh, dude, this is really cool. So, I just got in this and it's pretty much a vehicle. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, I could tell right away
Yeah.
this boss battle is not gonna be easy.
You smash those monsters. Alright, so this is like the first boss. Some sort of drill machine.
And then you have to use the enemies to kind of to get away from them too. I really enjoy how fluid the combat is in this, and how you have to use everything to your advantage to survive.
Yeah, and it has been a lot of fun to actually trying to figure out all kind of different ways we can, you know, make the levels or the bosses with this mechanic, because at least we haven't really found any like platformer with similar kind of stuff, with that kind of level design.
And the way the boss is designed, you have to be really, really precise with your attack too, because he has the big drill on the front and then the rotating spikes,
Yeah.
saw blades that are pretty problematic. See, like right there, I had to attack him, and then attack another enemy.
Yeah, there's always the 3 health points for each boss, so you gotta smash it 3 times and you can defeat it.
Oh, we were so close right there too. There we go. Yeah, I also seen there was in order to get all 3 stars, you have to have the best. You have to have like a fast time. You have to get enough spirit orbs. It seems like it's gonna be pretty.
Yeah, you always get the 1 star by beating the level, and yeah, as you said, like the 2nd star you get with the good time, and the 3rd with collecting enough score on the level.
So, what was the inspiration for Shadowbug's design? Like, the 2 swords, you know, the black little body. I know you said you were going for a simplistic style, but like, why a ninja?
Well, actually Kim, the lead designer of this game and the programmer, he had a prototype of this kind of ninja game, because, you know, obviously this game mechanic, how you move, fits just perfectly for a ninja theme. But also, then again, I wanted something different than just like a ninja guy, you know, like a human being. Something I like to create like something more. Well, the enemies are more weird and this kind of funky, you know, with imperfect characters. And I think also Shadowbug came out quite cute, walking around. So yeah.
This game seems like it's gonna get pretty brutal too, with the different ways you can die and the different ways the environment and enemy can kill you.
Yeah, there is achievements for dying a lot, so. You can do this. You just need to chill a bit and find your zen.
Alright, there we go. We got one more to go.
Nice.
Oh,
Cool. The last one. Just one more. Nice.
boom. I took I took almost 8 minutes. We're getting there though.
Nice.
We're getting there.
Congrats.
Look at that spirit orb count.
Sweet.
Oh, now it looks like there's orbs that look pretty deadly being implemented right now. There we go. And it looks like we have a different enemy design as well. How many different enemy designs can we expect to see within this title?
Let me count. I don't know, at least 9 or 10 plus the bosses, something like that. I think. So yeah, this level is like the first.
There we go.
Like the first real puzzle level.
Yeah, I'm starting to see how the different levers and platforms come into play with the puzzle aspect of it.
Yeah.
Aha. Ooh. I'm pretty thankful that it doesn't restart you at the very beginning of the level when you die, too.
Yeah, there are checkpoints, but yeah, there is no actually indicator. We always wanted to create them, but there was always something more important to do. So there actually is checkpoints, but you know, player is not told when you actually manage to find one. But I think it's okay.
Oh, I think it's perfect the way it is.
Yeah.
What I was stating more or less is like, when you die, a lot of games make you restart the whole entire level, and I mean, for a game,
it's a bit hardcore.
yeah.
I mean, of course, here is in the final bosses, they are a bit more. Especially the final. You always have to start from the beginning, and it's quite can be quite tough. But I think that's the point of a final boss. It has to be a bit tough. So,
Oh, there we go.
You gotta do something with the levers.
Well, I think I got all the levers set. I just have to survive. Oh man. Alright, this may not be the right way.
Well, I can give you hints, but that's maybe a bit lame. Someone says 3 years later. I don't know if it's of the trying of this level or what does it mean, but maybe.
Oh, it's probably just the fact that I'm getting destroyed so much. I should have my death counter up. That might be something cool too.
I think you are not going with the right path. Yeah, keep going. You can do this.
Ah! We did it. I am not doing very well in these times at all. Like I should not be a speedrunner.
You just managed. Yeah, cool. You just did it. Nice.
Now you said this game took a little over 2 years to develop. What were some of your more favorite aspects of developing, and some of the not so favorite parts of it?
Well, I think when you make a Q&A, like keep the game on some levels for testing, and it's always really interesting, but also a bit painful. Like because when you think this level is the masterpiece you've always wanted to have, and then you see someone playing it, it's like, no, this doesn't work at all. But I think, but that's really important to get the levels good. So there's the perfect amount of like problem solving, but still that you don't get stuck too much. And yeah, but I think also like we were actually working on like some sort of shop to be in the game, but then we actually, because we were so small team, we really wanted to, or we had to then focus more on the core gameplay and the levels. So it was a good thing, but it was a bit painful because we were working on the shop also already for a while. But in the end, it was the best solution for us and for the game.
I really like
but yeah, that's like game development.
I really like the level design too, like how this whole platform just flipped around, and then the plants that I was trying to jump over, now I have to use to kind of get above the spikes. It seems like you guys really implemented a lot of different puzzles and different approaches to the game.
Yeah, and especially like when you get forward in the sewer levels, there's like more this kind of puzzle elements. So yeah. I think Kim, the programmer, actually had a lot of different, like on paper, a lot of different cool puzzles. I don't think we even had the time to create them all. So we have something in the pocket for the next game.
You said there's 35 levels in this, correct?
36.
36. I got you. And once again, we see some different enemy variation with a different little attack.
So yeah, Muro Studios. Someone asking, did Muro make this? Yeah, Muro Studios is. We are the guys behind the game. So we are a 2-man indie game, and then of course the music is made by the third guy, Veli Laamonen. He's really good at making the music and stuff. So we were really happy having him on aboard.
I like how the background changed too. Like you still see the factory looming in the background, but it's like you know what I mean, like getting closer to the destination and everything. I really appreciate that approach. It looks like you guys took a lot of time being pretty in depth with how the game plays and looks.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a long process, but also a lot of fun, of course. And yeah, the background changed totally when you get to the sewer levels, and the factory is the place. So the first Apollo's nightmare is now following. So yeah, what was I talking? So yeah, the first 16 levels are actually in the forest. So, and after that, like 10 levels are the sewer world, and the last 10 levels are the factory.
Oh, this looks like a tricky part right here. Oh, yeah, dude. I could tell right away this game is not going to be messing around.
Yeah. Maybe now comes a bit of the like Super Meat Boy aspect. A lot of
yeah, I was about to say that. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the chat. I'm Joffrey Cody, representing Super Game Reviews. We're here with Maru Studio, live, covering Shadowbug, getting a little bit more of an in-depth touch on the game. We're going to be giving away a free key of the game at the end of the interview. So for anyone interested, feel free to stick around. Oh. Yeah, it seems... oh, right, there's another secret right there, too. It seems the farther we delve into the game, the harder the puzzles become, the challenges become.
Yeah, I mean, the game is getting more and more difficult. On like...
Oof. Oh.
No, no,
Oh, there we go. So do you guys have any like future plans for like maybe DLCs or updates for this game in the future, or are you going to be working on a completely different project?
we are now next we want to make a new Shadowbug game, so we are really excited because we have a lot of new ideas for the game mechanic, and you know, also like a Switch version for Nintendo would be awesome to have. So let's see if we get in touch with Nintendo actually to talk about it. So it would really fit perfectly for there also.
So I really like this too, because I was not seeing that coming at all. This the saw blade, just like slingshotting back like that. Like it seems like each level ups the ante on the amount of difficulty, and like the precision of timing as well. Alright, we're starting to get there. I'm starting to get 2 out of 3 stars.
Nice. Oh.
Getting pretty close to the second boss as well. Oh crap. I'm very curious to see what the second boss is going to be like, considering how creative the first one was.
Yeah, it's a bit different. It has a bit like different way to get the boss defeated, which I think is cool.
So, how hard was implementing the different puzzles and the ideas you guys had for each level? Like, did you guys have any like major issues trying to implement different things?
Whoa, yeah. I just started to say like not really that much problems, but then again I'm not the programmer, so I think I'm the wrong guy to ask. Since I don't have any idea how you know different kind of problems Kim might actually have had with the with implementing everything in the levels, but then again like design wise I think yeah Kim has had a lot of different ideas, so it's been more like I think the biggest challenge has been to try to figure out when is the time for each puzzle, you know, to keep the difficulty level and like learning curve to be in having, you know, the sweet spot. But yeah.
Well, I mean that's a big thing for any sort of like hack and slash puzzle based platformer is keeping it interesting enough for players that want to keep playing, to want to keep pushing themselves to beat it. Which I think this game does a very good job at doing.
Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, because yeah, it's a really big challenge always. Like you first need to introduce something so players know how to do this and that, and then when they get familiar with that, you need to try to actually then show something new that, you know, keeps them interested. What's coming next.
Ooh.
Remember how the name of this level was logistics? You know, there's logs and it's logistics. It's
Oh, I gotcha.
funny.
I was about to say, because my logic's not very good at how to get past it, it seems like.
Yeah, well.
Oh. Yeah, I'll be honest, this game can get pretty rage-inducing. The puzzles and the enemies are just so well. I mean, it all flows like very well together.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. That's super great to hear. So there's also like in this level in the end the secret orb is maybe in a bit annoying place, but you'll see.
Oh god, every time it's that last one. We get so close. There we go. Oh god, how do I do this? Oh man. So, what are some of your fastest times on here? Have you set any pretty good records?
Sorry, can you repeat?
What are some of your fastest times on here? Like, are you able to set pretty good records yourself, or do you kind of see yourself getting killed a lot?
Well, you know, to be honest, I have played the levels a lot, so I think I'm pretty good in it. So, but I have to say, some guys have better times than I do. So I'm not the first one on the leaderboards at the moment, which is a bit annoying, of course. Since you think like I'm the best in the game because I have played a lot, but no, then there comes someone who beats your record, of course.
Alright. Oh, there we go.
Awesome.
Oh, so close.
Ah.
It's like almost, I don't even know. It's like such a level of satisfaction when you get past a hard part like this, though.
Yeah.
Oh, and right there was a secret too.
Yeah. As I said, it's like a bit in an annoying place if you saw it first time, but yeah. So now it's time for the second boss. So yeah, this time is a bit different way to defeat the boss.
Oh yeah, I can already tell. His approach is a lot more different than the first one.
Actually, I think this boss is the like first boss we ever made for the game. Like for example, the game's first boss, the drill actually came, I think, maybe it was like the last one we created for the game.
There we go. Oh, now he goes faster. Dude, these boss battles are really awesome.
Ah, nice. I see you now got the idea of how to do it. Cool. So story-wise, Shadowbug is actually like using the power of this cutter, this boss, to gain access to the sewers, where he can actually then infiltrate the factory.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Dude.
Nice.
I can only imagine what the other bosses are gonna be like.
Well, the next one after this, oh wow, the next one after this is like more like a boss or puzzle elements in the sewers, and also like there's two bosses in the sewers as well. So like final sewer boss is this kind of toxic dragon or something that you gotta try to evade and try to get him to smash some walls to gain access to these places. And like the boss in the factory is called Core Guard. This is like guarding the core of the factory, so that's quite hardcore already because you need to stay on the air all the time. Try at the same time try to evade these lasers. And the final boss, then again, is a bit interesting story. Like first you need to smash a lot of these creatures like spawning points, and then comes the actual boss, which is like beating you with two different fists, like huge smashing fists, and then shooting again a lot of lasers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit tough.
All right. There we go. Oh, we were so close. Like, when you first approach this game, it seems like something that's not going to be so like difficult and challenging, but then you start advancing towards the levels and it's like, wow, Like, I've died like 50 times already.
Yeah. The first levels are quite easy when you compare to the last levels. So.
But that's the, I mean, that's another drawing aspect of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
You can do this. Easy.
Yeah. Oh, and this is where we break into the sewers, I'm guessing. Oh, that's I didn't do too bad though. Seems like it was almost pretty close to the target time.
Okay, for me it seems you get 2 now. Okay, yeah, so there's a bit latency, but that's cool.
Alright,
So now comes the sewer levels.
and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll play one or two levels of the sewer levels, and then in an effort to kind of not spoil the rest of the game, we'll probably be cutting it off right there, and then we'll be doing our giveaway. And now we see a fish enemy get introduced. Yeah, eventually this stuff becomes like a second nature. It looks like there's a key right there.
So yeah, that's a new feature in the game, the keys, so you actually have to unlock something.
Oh, okay,
Then
so...
again, but that was also interesting because of the game. Also, in a sense, the door is not really locking you in most cases, but something else, like for this level, for example, a fish, you need to get through the door.
Oh, I think I found the secret. There we go. Okay. So close.
Wait, what happened there? You died in the air. Man, you found a bug. Or something happened. Something weird.
Oh, you're not supposed to be able to do that? Alright, there we go. Alright everybody, I'm Joffrey Cody representing Super Game Reviews. We're here live with Maru Studios playing Shadowbug. I want to give a big shout out to everyone that stopped in to watch this interview, to watch the gameplay, and that put some input into the chat as we were playing. I want to give a big shout out to Uha from Maru Studios for taking the time to talk to me and you know, be interviewed during this game and giving me a key to play it while we interviewed. You know, I just want to give you a big shout out and thank you for your time, dude.
Yeah, thank you so much for the stream. It was a pleasure to be here and tell something about the game.
We're gonna go ahead and we'll get a live transcription to be included with the interview. It's gonna take a full 24 hours before I'm allowed to use this content per Twitch affiliation, but outside of that, we'll have this live on Super Game Reviews around this time tomorrow. So without further hesitation, let's go ahead and get to the free key giveaway.
Cool.